Did a policy change put residents at risk to make money?
It's an accusation being made by first responders against Rutherford County leaders.
News 13's Ashley Searles has investigated the story for months, and she joins us with this reality check.
The death of one man brought this situation to light. His family was devastated, and the way it all unfolded now has some questioning whether it could have been prevented.
First responders say it should have been a routine 911 call.
Rutherford County 911, where is your emergency?
A man was having difficulty breathing. But the relative that called 911 said she lost a pulse for 67-year-old Alfred Lammonds moments before paramedics arrived at the Bostic home. First responders at the scene logged the call as dead on arrival. According to 911 records, it took 10 minutes for an ambulance to get there because the EMS station 1 mile away was empty.
Somebody's going to die in this county because they didn't have proper coverage.
The county tells us the ambulance that's usually there was driving a patient to a scheduled dialysis appointment that morning.
Anytime you type a paramedic, you're putting, on a basic level call, you're putting somebody's life in danger.
In a situation like this, isn't the county responsible?
We try and provide the best emergency response care we can with the resources we have available.
Rutherford County changed policy in 2012, ordering its ambulances to start handling non-emergency calls like dialysis appointments. Then last year, another shift when county leaders demanded paramedics begin transporting patients in very low-level emergencies. Both tasks had been largely handled by other ambulance agencies, and taking them on meant hundreds of extra trips a month for county ambulances and around $1 million in additional revenue last year.
We were able to meet the demand.
The new policies also resulted in advanced-level paramedics spending hours driving low-level patients. Within weeks of the fatality in Bostic, we spoke with Carrie Giles, who heads the county EMS system.
No one has gone unserved since the increase has occurred.
How do you know that?
Because we manage every single call that we go on.
In that interview, we questioned the time spent on the non-emergency tasks, a concern that had apparently already been raised months ago.
I personally have wrote the county manager and the county commissioners several letters and emails. I've got a response from one county commissioner.
Anything we got on that score, I gave to the EMS people. I said, review this, let me know if there's something we need to change. That's their responsibility, and I counted on them to do it.
At that time, EMS heads told us that the department was managing fine under the new policies. They had added 4 paramedics and 2 daytime trucks.
They did not feel there was a problem at that time.
County manager Carl Klassen now says he had no idea ambulances meant to handle 911 calls were being used to shuttle patients to doctor's appointments.
If they were utilizing trucks that were in downtime, that was not the intent of the Board of Commissioners.
They have since changed procedure.
We made it clear to our staff and made the transition that we separated out those two functions, emergency medical transport and non-emergency medical transport, and those are handled by 2 different shifts now.
This is a map of Rutherford County.
The non-emergency calls were only part of the problem, according to other first responders. High-level county ambulances are still busier with the low-level emergency transports the rescue squads had been helping to handle for more than 50 years until now.
Do you have any idea whose call that was or whose suggestion that was?
No, not really.
Rescue squad staff say they've repeatedly warned the county, saying the policy is putting patients at risk.
The facts are the county is willing to tie up valuable paramedic trucks on basic level calls needlessly.
Tommy Ray says he was forced to shut down his rescue squad after he lost more than half his calls to the county. He says it's all coming down to one thing.
They've turned this into about money.
Now, tomorrow night, our investigation continues with accusations of more patients left waiting and others moved from one ambulance to another.